All right, guys, so I'm going to show you a little something about what I learned about ESCs. A lot of people like to calibrate their ESCs through clean flight or base flight or beta flight or whatever, and that's just wrong. You end up with ESC values that are all over the map. So the best way I found to do it is to do it in BLHeli suite. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my ESCs. We'll go and pull a check. It's going to go and pull each one of the ESCs. You can see how each one of them is in sync. There's a master and a slave. That's great. Thank you. You can also see how the minimum and maximum throttle I have. These are just my settings. These are what I pick. 1040, 1952. Don't ask me why I do, but that's why I do. That's what I do. So if you were to configure in clean flight, these would be all over the map. You might have one at 1038, one at 1041, something like that. So what you can do is go in and select one of the ESCs, change the value. If you click Write Setup, it'll write the new value to all the ESCs. You can see it came back successfully. Fantastic. Click OK. So now if I go back and check, all of my ESCs are going to come back and they're going to be at 1048, 1952. If you listen, when my ESCs start up, they all sound like one continuous unit. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my throttle back to my preferred settings. So excellent. If I come here and disconnect, it'll reboot the flight controller. I can close this. BLHeli suite will get an error. Silly, I know, but it does. Now if I come and I open up Clean Flight and I connect back, when I go into my configuration tab, my min throttle is set for 1059 and 1950. So 2U short of the max throttle that I've set on the ESCs. 1059 will spin the motors when I arm. I don't use motor stop for fear of desyncs. And that's how I go and calibrate my ESCs. Like I said, if you do this, then you end up with the ESCs starting up and sounding like one single unit.